another guest on this day, September 28th, and it is Jersey Joe. So, Jersey Joe.
Yes.
Tell me, are you from Jersey?
Yes.
Born and raised?
Born and raised in Pt1, right?
This chair scares me. Would you mind switching it?
Yeah.
I know. I don't want to. Yeah, we got a chair right here, right behind you. I know. When Amazing Amy was like doing her shenanigans on that chair, I was like nervous.
Well, I was thinking I had a girlfriend like that one time, almost killed me.
Oh, right. Talk close. Really?
Talk close?
To the mic, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I want to hear you. So you had a girlfriend like Amazing Amy?
Yeah, she was a
contortionist.
Yeah, almost killed me.
Was it fun at least?
Oh yeah, for a while. Yeah, but rough.
Yeah, too much action. You were never enough for her shenanigans.
No, she was a bit much.
Amy, do you find that happens to you?
Yeah, people say I'm really very intense and intimidating.
So Jersey Joe, you have a lot of history in the music industry.
Yeah, I do.
And there's something, of course, that totally overwhelms me. And weren't you somebody's guitar teacher?
Yeah, I taught John Kennedy Jr. guitar.
Oh, I wanted to marry John Kennedy.
A lot of people did.
I know, and look what happened to the one that did.
I saw him a month before he got killed.
What happened? For a lesson?
No, he came out to P-PAC to sell his mother's house. And he brought out a copy of George to sign for a receptionist of mine.
Oh, and, George Magazine.
Yeah.
Aww.
And we had lunch, and then that was the last time I saw him.
Oh, I know his birthday was in November.
Right.
I know. I wrote him a letter once. He was once sitting in a play behind me with his mother and his sister.
Yeah.
Bubbling Brown Sugar
I
on Broadway.
gave her my first kiss.
You gave him a...
Carolyn.
You gave her?
Yeah.
Were you in love with Caroline?
No.
You just gave her first kiss?
No. Yeah.
Wow. How'd that come about? Was she listening to the guitar lesson?
Well, when I was teaching guitar lessons...
Where'd you teach? On Fifth Avenue?
No. She moved out to P-PAC in 1965.
In Jersey?
Yeah, Jackie did.
With the kids?
With the kids. On the weekends. She had a weekend home.
Ah.
She lived in Manhattan during the week. And she moved into the house right next to me.
Oh, wow. What are the odds, man?
So we had gates that would go...
What kind of house do you live in?
It was huge.
Who'd you live with?
With my family and 8 brothers and sisters.
Wow. What kind of family is this, Joe?
Irish Catholic. So
right up their alley.
Right up their alley.
Exactly.
So one day I had met, I was playing in front of when I was 12, I had a little band, a neon guitar, a snare drum, and I got on the tambourine. And we were playing Come On People Now.
I love that song.
And she walked by in front of the drugstore and dropped $1 in my guitar case.
Jackie.
Yeah. And then about a week later, she was riding a horse through our property because we had 5 acres next to her. And she stopped and got off, and she had this really whispery voice. And she said, Joe, she said, would you teach John how to play guitar? And I said, yeah. So she came to pick me up. My parents freaked out. They came with Secret Service car, and she was driving an old Ford Woody with a Motorola radio in it, which is really cool.
She wouldn't ride the horse over?
No. Because she was coming to pick me up with a guitar.
Right.
So anyway, my parents were kind of freaking out. And anyway, so they drove me to a friend of their house, and that's where Caroline was with a girl named Peggy McDonald, whose husband is now he's Cyrus Vance Jr.
Interesting. Oh, yeah.
So I grew up in a very wealthy area, although we were not wealthy. But he had a beautiful Martin guitar.
Wow, John.
And he couldn't play. He had real short, stubby fingers. And I had an old Stella. So Caroline kept on saying, play James Taylor, play James Taylor. As far as he was.
Yes.
So I played James Taylor, and then from then on I taught him.
And she kissed you for that?
No, Caroline kissed me.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah,
oh, who said play James Taylor?
Caroline.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so she kissed me. We were young,
Yeah.
We were young.
I heard the song Sweet Caroline was written about her.
It was. Neil Diamond wrote that about her.
That's what I heard.
After JFK died, yeah.
Right.
But one funny thing that happened is one day when I was giving him a lesson, I broke my guitar pick. Now, I couldn't afford a guitar pick, so I used to use the plastic top to a spray can.
Okay.
So I went out into the atrium where Jackie was, Aristotle and Nasa, she was married to, and these two other people, the McDonalds. And I asked Mrs. McDonald if she had a top to a hairspray can and a steak knife. And Ariel Nassas looked at me and he said, "What do you want that for?" I said, "I want to carve myself a guitar pick. It's the perfect thickness." And he thought that was
the coolest thing in the world.
Yeah, and here I am thinking, you know, my mother kept saying to me, "Ask him to send him to Juilliard. Ask him to get you into Juilliard."
Oh, that's
but
funny.
I never asked him for any of that. But she died. My mother died 2 weeks before her, and I saw her right before she died.
Jackie.
And she asked me how my mother was. And I told her she had passed, and she said, "Well, I don't have long to go either," and she passed.
Wow, so they're having tea together right now.
Well, I don't know about that, but speaking of tea, when she was married to Ari, Christina came over the house. Christina Onassis came over our house one day. My mother used to sit outside and have coffee on the porch. I was having coffee with her, and I came up. And my mother said, "Oh, this is Jackie's housekeeper."
Oh, no!
And I said, no. I said, "This is Christina Onassis." And my mother was like dumbfounded. She couldn't believe it. But,
did you know the song by Human Sexual Response called "I Want to Be Jackie Onassis"? I used to cover that song.
I read it, yeah.
I love that song. I should start to. I love that song.
She was very nice. She smoked a lot of cigarettes, though.
Jackie, do you know what brand?
Yeah, Cool. Same as
She
my mother.
smoked Cool?
Cool with a K.
Yeah, that's how I always write it. Oh my God, I love. I'm going to do that song again like today. All right, we're going to come right back and hear you sing a song and then talk a little more with you because you've got a lot of good stories, I know, and you look so freaking cool, man.
She got me out of the Navy, too.
Jackie?
Yeah.
We're going to come back and find out about that.
Well, later.
Our guests will inspire.